Okay, seriously guys, porn, this is what you... Oh, okay. Well, at least you can't complain about my channel not being diverse. It's impossible to say exactly, but out of the roughly 850 million websites that exist today, everywhere from 10 to 30% are porn sites. That's between 85 and 255 million websites with adult content. You can compare that to the less than 50,000 porn sites that existed in the year 2000. I think the phrase "the internet is for porn" has never been more accurate. In May 2007, Disney Channel accidentally aired a porn video instead of the children's cartoon about the bilingual handyman with his talking tools that was supposed to air. I guess they got a different kind of handyman doing something other than talking with his tools. The number one most searched word or phrase on porn sites worldwide this year was teen. At second place was MILF, third place goes to massage, and fourth place was hentai. In Hungary, the second most searched phrase was mom and son. In the Czech Republic, the most searched word was sister. Iceland can't go without some BDSM, pumps, breast injections, and women wearing strap-ons. What the fuck? China almost ironically loves their Japanese neighbors more than themselves. But don't worry, there are normal people in the world, like Sweden for example, with a completely averagely dirty track record. When a group of researchers in Canada wanted to compare the behavior of men who watch porn with men who have never seen porn at all, there was a slight problem. They couldn't find any men in their 20s who had never watched porn. North Korea is in general not a very fun country to be living in, as it's run by dictatorship. So it should come as no surprise that if you're caught viewing porn, the punishment is death. And in South Korea, you have to use your social security number to be able to view any type of pornographic material online. The porn industry is more powerful than you might think, so much so that it's had major parts to play in the so-called format wars. The format wars refer to when society goes from one digital format to another. For example, studies have shown that the porn industry is one of the major reasons we had VHS tapes and not something called Betamax tapes. The same goes for the Blu-ray discs. If it weren't for the porn industry, the standard by now could easily have been HD DVD instead. If you're a guy and have goals of becoming a male porn star, your chances are slim to none, as it's extremely difficult. The pay isn't the best either, as the average male makes about $40,000 per year. Women, on the other hand, can make up to $250,000 per year. The richest porn star is Jenna Jameson, who has a net worth of about $30 million. However, if you're a guy and you're willing to do some gay porn, you will earn up to 3 times as much as you would in straight porn. A group of researchers showed men and women various videos of sexually explicit content to find out what did and did not turn them on by monitoring their brain activity. They found that men have a pretty clear target, so to speak. Straight men got hot looking at women, gay men were turned on by watching other men, but it's a little fussier when it comes to women though. Straight women was turned on by viewing pretty much any kind of sexual video. Guy on girl, guy on guy, girl on girl, and even monkeys getting some action. But when they were asked about it after the tests were completed, they denied being aroused by most of what had been shown. When someone watches pornography, what is it that captures their attention the most? Most people would probably say the genitals. I mean, it just makes the most sense, right? But according to research, that is not the case, at least not for men. The thing that men focus on the most is actually the face. Surprisingly enough though, the thing that women focus on the most is in fact the genitals. However, women who are on the pill didn't really look at anything specific at all. They spent the most time looking at the surroundings as well as the clothing of the actors. There's a rule on the internet, Rule 34, which states that if you can imagine it, there's a porn for it. It's of course mostly used in a more comedic sense, but it is frighteningly true when you start to look into it. There's porn specifically made for pandas. There's a porn in panda suits. There's basically a porn for every cartoon show you can imagine, like American Dad, Scooby-Doo, The Jetsons, Family Guy, The Simpsons. The list goes on and on. But the most hilarious thing gotta be the porn parodies of popular movies like Womb Raider, Sex Busters, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Balls, Titanic, Twinklight. No wait, that's actually pretty accurate. Missionary Position Impossible 2, make sure you watch the prequel first. Pulp Friction, The Sex Files, Edward Penis. Yeah, do I really need to go on? To sum this all up, yes, there's a porn for everything.